I'll show you a few other features of Android that we're going to move on. Okay, switch. Okay, so we're back here again. So what I'll show you now is a couple of new features that are supported in the camera application. So I'm going to launch a camera here. Okay, so in this case, I'm looking at myself. There's two cameras on this phone. There's some new effects that we've added in Ice Cream Sandwich. A lot of people don't know about this feature. So if I click here at the bottom, and I click this right here, I see various effects I can add while I'm recording a video. So you can see this, I can change the background, so I have a space background behind me or a sunset background. So let me try one of these and see what happens. I'm going to try a big mouth. What do you think? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So I can actually record a full video, and I can do the rest of my presentations like this. Pretty cool. Okay, let's switch. There's another feature in Ice Cream Sandwich that's panoramic mode, so those that have, of course, Ice Cream Sandwich phones, you'll be able to do this. And what you basically do is you switch to panoramic mode right here. So I click here, and I hit this button. All I do is I just pan now, like this, and I hit the button again, and then it creates a panorama picture for me, and it stitches all those pictures together. I can just wait there and let it go. So let's move on. We're going to run out of time. Switch back. Okay, so I showed you some cool examples of voice in Arabic on your phone. But how about desktop? So we're not giving desktop any love in this presentation. So let me show you an example of how you can use voice on your phone. Sorry, on your desktop. So I'm in a browser here. And one thing you may or may not or not have noticed is that there's now a microphone button that is now in search. Right here. So with this, you click on it and then you can type to your browser you can talk to your browser rather than type to it. So I'll just do a quick test. This is a test. Okay, so I just talk, and very quickly does a search. So pretty straightforward, nothing really interesting there. So I'm going to go back, and what I want to do now is I want to see if I can add what I just demoed for you to any website in the world. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to see how Google did it, and if I can possibly copy what Google did and replicate it somewhere else, that'd be great. So I'll do that. So I'm going to right-click here, and I'm going to click on Inspect Element. This is going to launch Chrome Developer Tools. So now launch Chrome Developer Tools. I'm going to look down here in terms of the different attributes that are added to this text field, and I'm going to see one that is really interesting. And it's this one right here, x-webkit-speech. And so because Chrome uses WebKit in it, the new version, at least of Chrome, will now support you adding that one tag to any text field, at least in this case here, and you can speech enable any website. So let's go to, say, Twitter. Okay, so you all know Twitter very well. There's no voice recognition here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this page here to support it. So how do I do that? I'm going to go back here, just like I showed you before. I'm going to launch Chrome Developer Tools, and I'm going to see Twitter's specific HTML here that they're using to generate that text field. So it's right here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click here again, and I'm going to click on Add Attribute. So I click on Add Attribute right here, and all I do is I type this, right? Just like we saw before. So I'll do that. I'll close this. There it is. See that?
Fantastic.
Oh, test it? Okay. So, okay, you might think, just HTML, it's a demo, it doesn't work. Fine, let's test it, see what happens. So I'm going to click on this button now, and watch what happens. This is a test. There it is. See that? So don't worry, this is actually Twitter's real page. This is just a local instance of that page. So if you have your own website, you can add that specific tag yourself, and you can do exactly what I just did.